friends, hello! Welcome if you're new, hi again if you're not. I'm sending you happiness and calmness today and for the upcoming week. In today's episode, we are going to talk about a very emotional subject that I know is important to talk about and I don't think we do it enough. So, as you saw in the title, how to actually slow down and stop rushing all the time. Slowing down means to move slower, to course someone or something to move slower. Stopping and taking our time to complete something. And actually, what is funny is that a lot of the time we feel like we can't slow down because of how much things we have to get done. Yet, in reality, slowing down allows us to distance ourselves from work or whatever it is you are thinking about to come back in a better state and get your tasks done even more successfully. In my opinion, it really is easy to rush and to lose ourselves in our tasks. That's why it's important to slow down and calm down even just a little bit. Here are the 3 parts of this episode. Part 1. Calm down, your body and your mind. Part 2. Disconnect from fast fake news and drama. Part 3. Stop the illusion of needing more and more. Also, as we are talking about slowing down, please drink. Make yourself a cup of tea. Personally, I have an apple and cinnamon tea. It's one of my favorites for fall. It's a bit hot right now, but drink with me while watching this episode. Yep, hot. If you're ready, let's go. Part 1. Calm down your body and your mind. Starting by the beginning, the body. When waking up, stretch, drink a cup of water, do nothing for 15 minutes. Let yourself be aware that you are alive, breathing, feeling. There's a quote I love that says, "Be grateful, you woke up. Again." A whole new day for you to live, to experience, to enjoy, and to make a change if you feel the need to. The first minutes after you wake up are more important than they seem because they set the tone for the entire day. Using them to remember you are a human being, living only to experience, and just by taking care of your body and mind without a phone or free dopamine, like TikTok, that is a great and smart decision to make. Take a breath of fresh air, take a walk in nature. For this tip, we have 2 options. If you go to school or to work pretty early, open a window and breathe the fresh outside air. Reset your brain, enjoy the air, the wind, the sun, the clouds. Taking a breath of the fresh morning air is so uplifting and I love to do it. So here you go, try it. If you have some time before school or work, go on a walk in nature. As I said in my previous video, you can go check it if you like, I'm very proud of it. Spending time in nature is so good to our mood and well-being. It's a pretty simple activity, so it's even better. Something deeply intimate about being outside early in the morning all alone and seeing the world as she is. The calmness of this quote is so emotional to me. The first time I read it on Pinterest, it directly stuck in my mind because of how much I understood it. Nature in the morning without anyone is so peaceful to me, and apparently I'm not the only one who thinks this way. The mind. Meditation, yoga. I talk a lot about these 2 activities in my videos. Maybe it is the answer to all of our problems and struggles. The moment you stop everything to meditate and to do some yoga is such a big step into slowing down because you take the time to sit, to stop overthinking about a million different things, and you just become aware of your body, of you, of how you are so much more than your anxieties. You truly take a break and choose to calm down. One tip I can give you on this one, don't think about anything else too much. It's just 15 minutes. Nothing is that important to not be able to disconnect from it for 15 minutes. Also, if you still have thoughts or anxieties coming to your mind, just be aware of them, say thank you, and let them pass. As Ariana Grande said, doing it at all is good at it. You really can't judge yourself. That's a good place to start. Just doing it is great. If you receive a message during it, or a phone call, anything, it's all a part of meditation. It was meant to happen. Before writing this episode, I was looking for tips that I use to slow down, and a big one is the word intention. By intention, I mean doing things with intention. For example, whenever I feel anxious in the evening after a stressful day, and sometimes even in the morning, while washing my face, I'm not gentle with my skin because I find it difficult to be gentle in my gestures while being anxious and having so many thoughts going on in my mind. So, as soon as I remember to do it with intention, I immediately feel my fingers on my skin, I remember not to force too much, I feel the pleasure of taking care of myself, and it helps me slow down and refocus on the present moment. I think I'm gonna do an episode on intention because I have so many things to say about it. It's so interesting and it really is an art, a totally different way to live. The art of noticing. It literally encourages slowing down, paying attention to detail, and embracing curiosity to cultivate creativity and joy in daily life. Embrace these small joys, notice the little things, pay attention to how the leaves move, what you eat, drink, the music you are listening to, how you're saying goodnight to your loved ones, absolutely everything. When you pay attention to all of these incredible things, you are slowing down. You have to. Thinking about what you're eating, what taste you are tasting, what texture the drink is, that is truly forcing you, in a good way, to slow down. That is making me think of a tip for an anxiety attack. Acknowledge 5 things you see around you, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. We use this tip to make the person calm down and come back to the present moment because they only focus on their 5 senses. So we can also use it whenever we want to slow down too, to calm the brain. Part 2. Disconnect from fast fake news and drama. No screens when waking up. As I said in the first part, the beginning of our day is crucial for your mind and for the way you go through life. When you wake up, your brain knows what to do for you to be awake and healthy, so please do not check your phone as you wake up. Wake up slowly, by your own company, without checking and needing to know what is happening in the world or with anyone. You don't need to. You are yourself, know your worth, keep your mind out of any negativity, and you'll realize everything changes from this little tip. I know this one can be hard because I also struggle with eating breakfast without screens. When my family is around, I have no problem doing it, but during the week, home alone, it's hard to eat without watching anything. But now that I'm aware dopamine first thing in the morning prepares your brain for more of it during the day, let me know if you want an episode on dopamine. This deserves a whole episode on its own. I pay attention to what kind of content I watch to tell my brain you can calm down. And sometimes I succeed eating without my phone. Yay! Set a timer to not lose yourself on your phone. Once you woke up, got up, ate breakfast, got ready, drank water, you can check the news and your socials, of course. It is kind of important to know which friend texted you, what is happening in the world, what your favorite celebrities posted. Alright, but, yes, there is a but. If you want to slow down, I really recommend you setting a timer to do these things, and when it stops, you log off and go do something else, something more fun and more interesting for you, your projects, your peace of mind, anything. Turn off useless notifications. Every person I know and saw on social media doing this, and also me because I did it, has said how life-changing this was because of how calm a part of their brain is. Having a phone with notifications is useful to catch up with family, friends, know when our favorite influencer posted, it's okay. But useless notifications that make us anxious, open our phones and have a high screen time for nothing is not so useful. For example, I keep the notifications of my loved ones' messages and calls, but notifications from Instagram or TikTok that are not useful to me, I turn them off. Part 3. Stop the illusion of needing more and more. Don't worry about what's next. Ooh, this is a big one to slow down. Do not worry about the future. Everything will fall into place, everything will be okay, and most importantly, you will be more than fine. Cheers! Also, it's in my Wicked mug. How cute! Worrying about tomorrow makes us feel so small and powerless, making us want to do more and more things to prevent anything we are scared of. I'm not saying doing a lot of things is bad, not at all. I myself do so many different activities all the time. I love it, but to slow down, it is needed to be aware that our productivity doesn't define our worth, and we can calm down and go one step at a time. Plan 30 minutes of your day to do nothing. You are allowed to relax. Wait, let me rephrase it better. You have to relax. Whatever you did or didn't do this week, you can relax and take a break. So today, for 30 minutes, more if you can put it in your schedule, do nothing productive. To be honest, I said not productive, but I'm gonna tell you a secret: taking breaks is productive. You can do nothing, breathe for 30 minutes, listen to music you love, do an activity you usually do while multitasking, and this time, don't multitask. Enjoy it fully. The relaxing part is as important as the working part. Once more, it's a balance. That is the reason we humans have the energy to achieve our biggest projects, goals, and dreams, because we work and we relax. To me, doing nothing for 30 minutes, even just 10 minutes sometimes, is so needed to remember life doesn't go so fast. And it makes me feel so much better. Everybody tells us life passes by and life is short, but it's not to tell us to do so much we forget we are human beings. On the contrary, it's to tell us to enjoy our time on Earth, to enjoy our person, our people, everything we have. Write 5 things you enjoyed today and why you are grateful for them. I mean, do I really need to say how useful journaling is to our mental health? Alright. Writing down your thoughts and feelings can provide a sense of control that having thoughts swirling in your head rarely does. Because writing takes time and focus, journaling also helps you slow down and allows time to process what you want and need. In other words, journaling helps you get on paper your thoughts and focus on the present moment to slow down easily. There is something special about writing, I think. I just thought of that. Maybe writing is one of the best way to slow down, because no matter how fast your brain goes, your hand can't write as fast. So it is making your brain calm down and think about one thing at a time. Also, spending a few minutes each night writing down what you're grateful for set a positive tone for your thoughts, help quiet your mind, and prepare you for an actual restful night's sleep. Sleep well, guys. Remember why we are here. You heard me. Think about the universe, the earth, nature, animals, us, humans. We are here to live, to experience, to love, not to be anxious or to be stressed out every coming week. We were born to be ourselves, to live, that's it. We are all here to do things we love and to share our time with the people we love. When I'm feeling anxious or feeling rushed to do so many things I would like to get done, I remind myself I'm a human in the middle of nowhere, having 100 years to live, and that makes me slow down so much. Like, yeah, I'm right. Society wants us to go faster and achieve more, but our human hearts are here, to enjoy every second. Stop trying to always do. It's okay to just be. We are human beings, not human doings. I love this quote. Little very small bonus tip I saw one day that is fun and funny: put some nail polish on. The person said whenever they felt rushed and like they needed to do things fast, they put nail polish on, because there is no need to be rushed. And by having nail polish on, they had no other option than to do things slowly to not mess it up. Last but not least, the last tip of the video: focus on the present moment. I put this one at the very end of this episode because of how important it is and of how much we need to keep it in mind. Focusing on the present moment is the best way to really slow down, because it avoids us thinking about everything we did or didn't do that day and of everything we still have to get done tomorrow. The present moment is really all we have. It is so special. I love to see it as a gift. A human life in which we get to live, to love is truly the best gift we could ever have. If you struggle coming back to the present moment, I do have some suggestions for you right now, but if you feel like you need an entire episode on the subject, just let me know in the comments. I would love to make one for you. First one is the quote, "Be where your feet are." This quote makes me come back so fast. Your feet are right here and right now. So it's really simple and short quote, but to my eyes, it holds so much power. There is not one time when it didn't work on me, so I hope it helps you too. Second one is sticky notes with the word now. This summer I read the book Be Water My Friend by Shannon Lee, Bruce Lee's daughter, and she shared a tip I loved to come back to the present moment. It was about having sticky notes all around your house with the word now, a word that every single time you see it, you'll read it and it will make you focus on the present moment. So, Take some sticky notes or even just some papers, write now on them, put them on places you'll see all the time. That way, every time you come across them, they remind you to come back now. I found it so smart and really wanted to share it with you guys. I do it too and it works. Well, this episode comes to an end. Slowing down is such an important subject for me to talk about, so I really hope this episode helps you to realize you can. And yes, life is short, but I think for us as humans, it's pretty long. So you have the time to do all the things you want to try and to become everything you've ever dreamed of. Thank you again and forever to be here with me. Comment, like and subscribe. I appreciate every one of you. We're almost at 100 subscribers, which is crazy. Thank you all so much. By the time I filmed and edited this episode, we reached 100 subscribers on the channel. Thank you guys so much, I'm so grateful, and I have a little surprise video for you. Stay tuned. I hope I'm helping you in your everyday life and that you feel happier even if it's just a little bit. And see you in the next video. Love ya! Thank you.